that you're doing well and that the month of October is treating you well. We talked about how October has a spooky holiday called Halloween in it. And I was thinking about Halloween, and it reminded me about how people are like, ooh, there's ghosts and all kinds of crazy stuff. And it reminded me of a sound that a ghost makes. And the ghost kind of goes, woo! And it reminded me of my really awesome instrument called a slide whistle. Now, my slide whistle can make all kinds of spooky sounds, just like a ghost. So we're going to use this to warm up our voices today. So if I go, you're going to go, woo, with your finger and your voice, okay? And it's pretty cool because with my whistle, I move the slide up and down and it changes the sound. So here's another one. Ready? Your turn. Okay, here's another one. Your turn. Okay, let's do another spooky one. Starting low. Your turn. Join with me. Let's do one all over the place. Your turn. Let's try one going down. Your turn. Okay, good work. So our slide whistle can sound spooky just like the ghost. Oh. But it's a great way to get our voices ready for music class, okay? Last time I saw you, we started talking about a little old lady. And do you remember the spooky story? And your part went like this. Ooh. Can you try that with Mrs. Teagues? Here we go. Ooh. Try it one more time. Ooh. All right, I'm going to sing the song. You remember your part. You'll know it's your turn because your hands go up, just like mine do, okay? Here I go. There was an old woman, all skin and bones. Ready? Ooh. She lived down by the old churchyard. Ooh. One night she thought she'd take a walk. Ooh. She walked down by the old churchyard. Ooh. She saw some bones lying around. Ooh. She went to the closet to get a broom. Ooh. She opened the door and boom! Awesome job. We'll do that again so that way maybe you hear it more and more and more. You remember all the different words so that way you can share it with your families at home and even maybe spook them a little, especially with the boo at the end. Oh, I love looking at the leaves falling. I've told you that in my other lessons. It's one of my favorite things about fall. And it reminds me of this song. Autumn leaves are falling, falling from the sky, making all the tall trees look so very bare. Okay, the song one more time. Autumn leaves are falling, falling everywhere, making all the tall trees look so very bare. I had an oopsie with first time, so I'm going to sing it a third time for you. One more. Autumn leaves are falling, falling everywhere, making all the tall trees look so very bare. They really do start looking pretty bare after a while, but I love looking at all of the different colors before those leaves fall. Okay, sometimes the rain helps them fall to the ground. Do you remember the actions for pitter patter? Good. Pitter patter, and then on our window pane, and then listen to the rain. Do the actions again with Mrs. Teagues. Here we go. Pitter patter, pitter patter, listen to the rain. Pitter patter, pitter patter, on my window pane. Actions one more time with Mrs. Teagues. Pitter patter, pitter patter, listen to the rain. Pitter patter, pitter patter, on my window pane. Good work. Kindergartners, speaking of a window pane, I have a story about a little old lady. I have lots of stories about little old ladies. Isn't that funny? But she lives in a house, and she's got window panes you can kind of see in the cover. But the story is called The Little Old Lady Who Was Not Afraid of Anything. Ooh, some of you might know this story if your teachers have read it to you in your classroom, which is okay. But I love this story because there's so many different sounds. Okay, I need your help today. We're not going to read the story. We're going to think about different things that we could do for the sound clump, clump. What might we do for a sound that goes clump, clump? Well, let me give you a clue. It was two shoes that went clump, clump. So we're going to stand up. And whenever I say clomp, clomp, we're going to stomp our feet like this. Clomp, clomp. Can you try that with Mrs. Teagues? Here we go. Clomp, clomp. Good. Okay. Now, the little old lady, she does all kinds of things, and she keeps running into all kinds of different things in the woods. The next thing that she runs into is a pair of pants. And the pants go wiggle, wiggle. Think a minute. How might it look if your pants went wiggle, wiggle? You're right. Wiggle, wiggle. Try that with Mrs. Teagues, okay? Wiggle, wiggle. So we had two shoes. The two shoes went clomp, clomp. And then the pair of pants went wiggle, wiggle. Okay, we got that so far? Whew. Now, the next thing she finds is a shirt. And the shirt goes shake, shake. What might it look like if it's a shirt that's shaking? Now, shaking is kind of close to wiggling. You're right. So we could go shake, shake, but it's a shirt, so we want our shoulders to go with it, right? So try shake, shake. The pants went wiggle, wiggle, and then our two shoes went clomp, clomp. Got it so far? Okay. Now, the next thing that she runs into are gloves. Where do you wear gloves? Your hands. Good work. And the gloves go clap, clap. Well, that one was easy, wasn't it? We just make our hands do it. So try the gloves with me one more time. Here we go. Clap, clap. Next, the shirt. And the shirt went shake, shake. Doing good so far? The pants went wiggle, wiggle. And then the shoes went clomp, clomp. Another thing she finds is a hat. Where do you put your hat? You're right, on your head. The hat goes on your head and it went nod, nod. So if I'm nodding my head, I'm moving it up and down. Okay, try the hat with Mrs. Teagues. Nod, nod. Good. Then our hands, or our gloves, excuse me, the gloves went clap, clap. Then the shirt went shake, shake. The pants went wiggle, wiggle. And the two shoes went clomp, clomp. You good so far? Now, the very last thing she finds is a jack-o'-lantern head. And the jack-o'-lantern head goes boo, boo. Can you try that with Mrs. Teagues? Ready? Jack-o'-lantern head. Boo, boo. Good work. Let's review all of our sounds now, starting with our shoes. The shoes went stomp, stomp. The pants went wiggle, wiggle. The shirt went shake, shake. The two gloves went clap, clap. The hat went nod, nod. And the pumpkin head went boo, boo. Did you get them all? Now, this is a great story because your body and your actions are going to kind of create the mood for the story. The mood is how it feels. Okay, so we'll practice them again next music class, and we'll review all of the different sounds that we need to make to help tell the story. Okay, very, very cool. Now, I introduced a game to you last week in the beginning of the week called Listen and Move, where I used my drum. Okay, the first part we reviewed was that if it was a really loud sound, our bodies smirched really big. Okay, if it was a little sound, we used tiptoe feet. And if it was a medium sound, we used walking feet. Let's try it again in our spot today. So stand up, please, if you sat down, because I know Mrs. Teagues sat down and that might have confused you. So stand up for Mrs. Teagues. If you're not, use your listening ears. I'm not going to give you as many clues today as I did last time, though you'll still be able to watch me and get an idea of how your body should move. Okay, I will tell you, we'll start out medium. Here we go. Big march. Did I get it? Tiptoe. Medium, good. Middle. Good work. Sit safely in your spots, kindergarten, and take your seats, please. Okay? When I played my drum, I was playing different volumes. Okay? Volumes are how loud and soft things are. Okay? Kind of like my shouting voice was my loud voice. My whisper voice was my soft voice. The drum has the same thing, okay? We can play it really loud or really soft, but we have to use our listening ears, okay? Let's get our pumpkins out. Ready? Remember 5 little pumpkins? Today, just to be safe, why don't you be my echo, okay? I'm not gonna use my microphone. I'll leave a pause for you to be my echo. 5 little pumpkins sitting on the gate. Your turn. 5 little sitting on the gate. The first one said, oh my, it's getting late. Oh my, it's getting late. The second one said, there are witches in the air. There are witches in the air. The third one said, but we don't care. But we don't care. The fourth one said, let's run and run and run. Let's run and run and run. The fifth one said, are you ready for some fun? Then who went the wind? And out went the light. And 5 little pumpkins rolled out of sight. I hope that gave some of you that maybe didn't know it a chance to learn along with us. Good work. I have another one about pumpkins, and this one isn't about spooky pumpkins. This one's about delicious pumpkins. Now, I grew pumpkins in my garden this year, so hopefully they're really delicious, okay? Now, when I say, here's a pumpkin for the pie, it's gonna be this big. And then I also have apples on my apple tree. We're gonna pretend my fists are apples. And a turkey on a roasting pan. We're gonna put our hands flat like this. Pretend we're putting it in the oven, okay? It's called, here's a pumpkin for the pie. Ready? Here I go. Here's a pumpkin for the pie. Apples red to bake. Turkey for a roasting pan. I can hardly wait. That's the one thing about fall. It's so fun to pick all of the fresh goodies from the garden and make a delicious meal. One more time. Here's a pumpkin for the pie. Apples red to bake. Turkey for the roasting pan. I can hardly wait. It's gonna be so good. Hey, stand up with me. I have a new song called Going Around the Brickyard, or All Around the Brickyard. A brickyard could be any big open space, right? Could be like the playground, could be like the sidewalk. But we're gonna get that beat in our body, starting out with marching. All around the brickyard, remember me. I'm gonna step it, step it, step it, step it, remember me. Easy peasy, right? Try it again, just step it in place with me. Here I go. All around the brickyard, remember me. I'm gonna step it, step it, step it, step it, remember me. Now this next time, let's skip in place, okay? Now we skip by kind of hopping, like this. You guys can skip way better than Mrs. Teeks, but keep your feet in one spot, okay? All around the brickyard, remember me. I'm gonna skip it, skip it, skip it, skip it, remember me. Cool, easy? Let's flap it. All around the brickyard, remember me. I'm gonna flap it, flap it, flap it, flap it, remember me. Tricky one. Let's hop in one foot in your spot. Okay, now I can't hop very good. I bet you guys can. Do the best you can. Stay safe. 1 foot. All around the brickyard, remember me. I'm gonna hop it, hop it, hop it, hop it, remember me. Good work. Last one. All around the brickyard, remember me. I'm gonna take my seat and remember me. Awesome job. Now, I have a story for you. I actually have 2 stories. We're gonna start with another little old lady. This one didn't swallow a fly. She swallowed some leaves. It's the most ridiculous thing, I swear, but these are some of my favorite books. Some of you might have seen these before, okay? And it seems that this little old lady every season gets herself into a little bit of trouble. So this one, since it's fall, is all about her swallowing some leaves. You ready? There was an old lady who swallowed some leaves. I don't know why she swallowed those leaves. Perhaps she'll sneeze. There was an old lady who swallowed a shirt. It didn't hurt to swallow the shirt. She swallowed the shirt to fill it with leaves. I don't know why she swallowed those leaves. Perhaps she'll sneeze. There was an old lady who swallowed a pumpkin. She wasn't a bumpkin to swallow that pumpkin. She swallowed the pumpkin to wear the shirt. She swallowed the shirt to fill it with leaves. I don't know why she swallowed those leaves. Perhaps she'll sneeze. There was an old lady who swallowed a pole. She was on a roll when she swallowed that pole. She swallowed the pole to prop up the pumpkin. She swallowed the pumpkin to wear the shirt. She swallowed the shirt to fill it with leaves. I don't know why she swallowed those leaves. Perhaps she'll sneeze. There was an old lady who swallowed some pants. She started to dance when she swallowed those pants. She swallowed the pants to cover the pole. She swallowed the pole to prop up the pumpkin. She swallowed the pumpkin to wear the shirt. She swallowed the shirt to fill it with leaves. I don't know why she swallowed those leaves. Perhaps she'll sneeze. There was an old lady who swallowed a rope. She didn't mope when she swallowed that rope. She swallowed the rope to tie up the pants. She swallowed the pants to cover the pole. She swallowed the pole to prop up the pumpkin. She swallowed the pumpkin to wear the shirt. She swallowed the shirt to fill it with leaves. I don't know why she swallowed those leaves. Perhaps she'll sneeze. There was an old lady who swallowed some hay. She didn't say where she swallowed that hay, but she did it with ease and she started to sneeze. Achoo! Happy fall. And you can see at the end she made a scarecrow. Now the last story that I have for you is one of my favorites. It's a separate video that I made called Going on a Bear Hunt. Your teacher will pause the video here and show you the one that I made about this time I went on a bear hunt. It was pretty ridiculous, let me tell you. I hope that you enjoy, and I will see you guys next time. Open, shut them, give